For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And it's one of the main reasons why I retired from the NFL, wanting to be able to run and play with my kids. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network for our special event broadcast of the 2021 Nature Coast Technical High School graduation ceremonies. The ceremonies are brought to you live by our partners at Aligned Integrative Medicine and the Family Chiropractic Center for Wellness. Please enjoy the broadcast as we celebrate the 2021 senior class. We begin the ceremony with the procession of graduates and celebration yet to come. Thank you for joining us.
Did you notice how the Welcome, class of 2021. Please welcome to the stage your Senior Vice President, Grant Bedell.
Good evening and welcome to Nature Coast Technical High School graduation ceremony. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Nature Coast Technical High School graduation ceremony. We come together tonight to recognize and honor the outstanding graduating class of 2021. My name is Gary Buell. I'm assistant principal. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce the dignitaries joining us for tonight's ceremony. First of all, we have Superintendent John Stratton. Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Gina Mikulicka, back with the staff. Assistant Principal Pamela Loader. Assistant Principal Josandra Maynor. Senior Class Sponsor Tara Ferlita. And your Principal, Tony Ann Noyes. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the Nature Coast faculty and staff that are in attendance. Would all NCT faculty and staff members please stand and be recognized? Please, a round of applause for these fine people. Also, we would like to acknowledge the following individuals and groups whose efforts have contributed greatly to this special night. Bob Kretzer and Joe DiBattista and the custodial staff, Desmond Maynor and the maintenance department project crew, and NCT teachers Joe Wright and Trevor Barlow and their students for their assistance with the graduation stage backdrop. Please give them a well-deserved round of applause. Now, please welcome to the podium Senior Class Sponsor Tara Ferlita.
Good evening. Welcome, class of 2021, parents, family, friends, administration, Mr. Stratton, and Mrs. Mikulicka. On behalf of the senior class of 2021, we would like to first thank the friends and family members in the stands for your unbelievable support throughout the year and congratulate you because you've played an essential part in these seniors being here tonight. Thank you to the Exactly, good. Thank you to the teachers, guidance counselors, and staff that have helped guide these students to where they are today. Thank you to our administration, Mrs. Noyes, Mr. Buell, Ms. Loader, and Mrs. Maynor, along with Mr. Stratton and Mrs. Mikulicka, for your support and being instrumental in allowing our students to have events such as prom, grad bash, the traditional lip dub, the senior send-off, and a trip to Sun West, and of course tonight. Despite the COVID restrictions, you all worked to find a way to allow our seniors to have a normal senior year. Thank you. Before I continue, we have a little housekeeping. I need all I promised a special occasion. They did our chair covers. I promised them we would do this. Graduates, I need you to turn around and peel off the stickers, crumble them up, and send them down the aisle, and I will have teachers grab them at the end of the aisle for us. So just send them down the line. If teachers, if some of you could come up to the end of the rows and grab the trash for me, please. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Press pause. Teachers, at the end of the aisles this way. See, kids, they can't follow directions either. All those times they yelled at you guys. All right, while they do that, will the following seniors who are at this ceremony please stand? Luke Barlow, Allison Bauerfeind, Nathaniel Carroll, Marlena Cheney, Gabriella Haubom, Cameron Kimball, Christy Lau, Xander Litwin, Joseph McDonald, Rashawn Muhammad, Angelina Paragini, Gianna Pontrelli, Angelina Ruiz, Elise Wilfong, and Zachary Williams. These 15 students recently graduated with their 2-year associate's degree from Pasco Hernando State College. In addition to their coursework to attain a high school diploma, they were able to obtain a 2-year college degree. Congratulations, and a round of applause for our PHSC graduates. In all the years that I've done this, this is one of the largest group of graduating seniors to actually accomplish this, and they were able to do it during a global pandemic. Congratulations. You may be seated. Several members of the class of 2021 will be joining the United States Armed Forces. Some will be leaving as soon as next week to serve our country. When I call your name, please stand and face our family and friends of Nature Coast. Aaron Gonzalez, Marines. Joseph Goebel, United States Coast Guard. Nija Brady Darkwa, United States Navy. Elizabeth Gallagher, United States Marines. Nicholas Siago, United States Marines. Kira Schmidt, United States Army. Luke Barlow, United States Marines. Austin Cook, United States Coast Guard. And Ryan Maldonado, United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these young men and women. NCT would like to acknowledge all members in attendance tonight who have served our country in the United States military. In addition to these young men and women standing before you, if you have also served, please stand for a round of applause. Thank you for your service. You may be seated. A huge thank you to Print Shack for our tickets, Hernando Schools Central Printing for our programs, a special occasion for our decorations, Woodside's photography for their amazing pictures, and Donnie Bennett for his amazing sound. Shout out to Ian Wald for filming and producing our 2021 Lip Dub. I'd like to thank our very own weatherman, Dan Lambert, for keeping me up to date on the weather this week. Hot and dusty is what he has said to me all week, every day. I'll take it over rain. Also, a huge thank you to Mrs. Cruz for giving us yet another beautiful prom in our very own Nature Coast courtyard. Tonight's ceremony is being live streamed by Gulf Coast Sports Network. They are a nonprofit youth sports media company based in Hernando County. Tonight's live broadcast is being sponsored by Aligned Integrative Medicine and Family Chiropractic. I would like to recognize your senior officers, President Allison Bauerfeind, Vice President Grant Bedell, and our senior reps, Laurel Arcidiacano, Austin Baker, Isabella Borba, Graciana Campbell, Samantha Iacopelli, Kylie McEntee, Sarah Swycord, Chloe Ulvin, and Courtney Winrick. These kids have been my go-to all year. If I need something, I send it out on a group chat, and they immediately respond and always show up when needed. I hope you remember the laughs we have shared, but I want you to remember to trust the process. Always keep your Diet Cokes crispy. And I also hope that every time you hear the song, Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard, you pause and smile, and it takes you back to the small moments that we shared at NCTHS. There are 3 people who should be here tonight. Nature Coast custodian, Keith Parham. We lost Keith earlier this year. He would have been here towards the end of our ceremony, waiting for it to be over to help tear down the stage and the chairs. Keith always had a smile. He always had something witty to say, and he was always willing to help. David Feinberg. David Feinberg was a science teacher at Nature Coast. David Feinberg never missed a graduation ceremony. This is the first graduation ceremony without Mr. Feinberg. Mr. Feinberg loved teaching, and he touched the lives of every one of his students. He is not here in person, but he is here in spirit, looking down on all of you walking the stage tonight, and he is proud. There is one last person that should be here tonight, and that is Kayla. Kayla Johnston was a member of the senior class. Kayla was a gentle soul that always had a smile. She was a member of our soccer team, and she was a friend to many. Tonight, each senior is carrying a wooden heart. Before walking the stage, they will slip their wooden hearts into this box. Her parents are here tonight, along with her grandmother, and we will present her parents with the box as a keepsake from our senior class. At this time, can we please have a moment of silence in memory of Keith, Mr. Feinberg, and Kayla? Thank you. Tonight, when we begin with the distribution of the diplomas, we ask that you please try to hold your applause till the end. Please keep in mind every graduate and every family would like to hear their name being announced when coming across the stage. Let's allow everyone to enjoy their moment. We are asking that everyone please remain seated until the end of the ceremony. Family and friends, especially those on the field, please remain seated while the seniors walk across the stage. At the end of the ceremony, the graduates will return to the front parking lot, and family and friends, you guys can exit to the parking lot where you parked at. We do have to reset the field for yet another graduation for tomorrow for our Hernando E School students. Thank you. Good.
Good evening. It is an honor, a privilege, as well as a pleasure to introduce to you our Nature Coast Technical High School's 2021 Salutatorian, Marlena Cheney. Marlena is the daughter of Christine and William Cheney, sister to Michaela. Marlena is graduating with the GPA of 4.60. In addition to her high school diploma, she recently graduated with her 2-year associate's degree from Pasco Hernando State College. In the summer, Marlena will be attending the University of Central Florida. Go Knights! She will major in business and minor in hospitality. After college, she would like to pursue a career as a major theme park or at a major theme park or resort. She loves to travel and would like to make others' traveling dreams come true. Marlena is an officer for the National Honor Society and a member of the Beta Club. Marlena would like to thank her sister, Michaela, for being a role model in her life. She would like to thank her parents because they gave her the tools to be successful in everything that she does. She would like to thank her Nana, who passed away a few years ago and has been her inspiration for always doing her best. Without further delay, I would like to introduce to you today, please welcome Nature Coast Technical High School's 2021 Salutatorian, Marlena Cheney.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Loader. Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and the NCT graduating staff or class of 2021. For hours on end, I worked diligently at this speech, trying to make it sound professional, intelligent, and absolutely perfect. Because at first, I thought being salutatorian meant I had to deliver a speech with sophisticated vocabulary and motivational quotes. I thought I had to validate myself by using fancy language to confuse my audience. But that's not what it means. I have nothing to prove by standing up here tonight, because tonight is not about only me or any individual. It is about us as a class, us as friends, and us as family. And what we encompass as a class is shown in all we have powered through together. Frankly, we need some raw emotion here tonight to recap the past few years of our lives, so here it is. Tonight, we are joined with our loved ones to celebrate the accomplishments of a class that has truly been through it all together. Back in March of 2020, we were stripped of normalcy and forced to change our entire school routines. This was both academically and mentally challenging for many of us. Together, we have also mourned the loss of both a beloved teacher here at NCT, Mr. Feinberg, and a classmate, a friend, Kayla Johnston. We have laughed together, and we have grieved together, and we have formed such a close connection with one another that I know we will all always cherish. It is important we remember not only the happy memories, but also the sad in which we were vulnerable together. These are the memories that help us recognize the people that were there when we needed them most, whether it was for a shoulder to cry on, a helping hand, or just someone to listen while we vent. These people are the ones that we will never forget because they taught us what true friendship means. Let us not feel sorry for ourselves for battling the obstacles we did, but be grateful that we are able to sit as a class tonight with some of the best friends we have ever made. When we look back on our teenage years, hundreds of different memories will shuffle through our heads. Friday night lights, sports games, our favorite classes, our best friends, and even some of our worst days. Above anything else, I hope each and every one of you will smile in the future as you look back on your high school years and remember the group of people that made it unique. Tonight, after walking across that stage with pride, we will all go home and feel isolated from the world around us because this chapter with all of our closest friends is ending. But tonight is not a night to mourn. Tonight should be one of the happiest nights of our lives because despite all of the trials and tribulations we have faced together, each and every one of us has made it. We are successfully moving on to the next chapter where we truly decide who we want to be. It will be difficult for us all to leave the people who have been there for us behind, but as cliche as it is, we must encourage our peers to chase their dreams. It is the only way we may ever be able to repay them for contributing so greatly to our experience within the walls of that school. Seniors, tonight is the kickoff to adulthood, the first night to start the rest of our lives. Some of us are going to college, some have jobs, some are going off to serve our country, and some aren't really sure where they're going yet. But no matter what everyone has planned for themselves, we are all moving opposite ways and embarking on our personal journeys after tonight. This is the last time we celebrate together, the finale. We all have people who we would like to thank for all they've done for us in these past few years. Personally, I thank my parents for encouraging me to be successful all these years and giving me the tools to make it happen, as well as my sister for being a best friend to me and a positive role model. To my teachers and senior sponsor, thank you for putting up with us all of these years and caring enough to give us this beautiful ceremony. Lastly, I'll conclude by thanking you, my fellow classmates. Thank you for making these years a roller coaster that I would not change for anything in the world. Thank you for joining me on this crazy ride. I would like to leave you with a quote to always keep in the back of your mind. Never forget yesterday, but always live for today. You never know what tomorrow can bring or what it might take away. Thank you.
Good evening. It is my honor to introduce to you the Nature Coast Technical High School class of 2021 valedictorian Allison Bauerfeind. Allison is the daughter of Steve and Kelly Bauerfeind, sister to Ashley and Caitlin. Allison is graduating with a GPA of 4.65. In addition to her high school diploma, she recently graduated with a 2-year associate's degree from Pasco Hernando State College. In the fall, Allison will be attending Florida State University. Go Noles. She will major in behavioral neuroscience. After getting her bachelor's from FSU, Allison would like to further her education in medical school to become a forensic psychiatrist. Allison was a member of the varsity cheer, cross country, track, and tennis teams. Allison is the president of student government and the senior class. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and Beta Club. Allison would like to thank her family for all the love and support they have given her. She couldn't have been the person she is today without them. I now present to you the class of 2021 valedictorian Allison Bauerfeind.
Good evening, Nature Coast staff, distinguished guests, and graduates. Tonight, we celebrate the past 4 years of high school. Achievements, friendships, personal growth, building relationships, and lots of learning. The class of 2021 have all traveled individual paths to get to tonight. We have persevered and not given up, and have hundreds of graduates here to prove it. We are Sharks through and through, district champion winners, academic achievers, and the best student section ever. The class of 2021 believes anything is possible, no matter the odds. This is just one chapter in our boundless story. There is so much to see, to do, and to share still. Since I was a little girl, my mom would drop my sisters and I off at school and say, always be humble and kind as we would walk away. Each of us will take a different path as we leave here tonight, but we can choose the path of kindness and being humble. What your career path is will not define you, but how you respect others will leave your mark on the world. Do not get caught up in money or fame, but rather focus on relationships and people. Treat the less fortunate the same as you would treat the millionaire. Everyone has a story that led them to where they are today, so stop and listen to their story. I stand here as the valedictorian and the senior class president, and my road was not without pebbles. My hard work and dedication taught me that we cannot appreciate success without failures, and we can especially not do it alone. I would like to take this time to thank several people for lifting me up throughout this journey. Mr. and Mrs. Brown, thank you for taking me in as a tennis player, even though I couldn't even hit the ball in the beginning. You taught me to set goals that I could achieve and to never give up. I'm glad I was able to give you another chance, Mr. Brown, since you know I've changed my whole schedule to avoid you, since I feared you as my math teacher. Coach Schweff and Mr. Milholland, thank you for being my cross-country coaches and inspiring me to have such a passion for running. Your positive approaches to coaching led our team to be district champions. Mrs. Cruz, you were always there when I needed you. I cried with you, I laughed with you. You're like a second mom to me. Gracias. Ms. Schlum, thank you for your patience during the 999 visits to your office trying to deal with my insane schedule. I couldn't have done it without you. Frelita, there was a time that I wanted to go to a private school, but you were the reason I stayed at Nature Coast. I wanted to learn calculus from the best. You are a senior class rock star. You are an amazing class sponsor, and I'm so honored to be your president. Mrs. Morano, I appreciate you always rescuing me when I needed a person to talk to you. I am forever grateful for everything you do for me. Miss Erb, my cheer coach, I'm at a loss for words because you mean the world to me. If I say anything more, I won't be able to hold myself together. You know how I feel about you. To my family, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my papa, and my sisters, Ashley and Caitlin. Thank you for being my biggest support system throughout my lifetime. I would have never been the person I am today without everything you guys have taught me. I love you all so much. And my fellow graduates, thank you for the shared experiences and camaraderie while we swam through the Nature Coast tank together. Now, we must have the strength to close this chapter, turn the page, and start our futures. There are a million things waiting to be discovered. We must embrace all of life's experiences, good or bad, with a willingness to never bend or break and a courage to believe a new day will shine, just like pearls made from grit and full of grace. Here is our moment to take the time to see the places we have not seen and meet the people we have not met. Our stories are just beginning, and the chapters are full of endless possibility. Let us continue down our paths with perseverance on our mind and passion in our hearts. In the words of Winnie the Pooh, how you make others feel says a lot about who you are. Leave them with a smile, a hug, and a kind thought. We are now out of the tank to open waters, but once a shark, always a shark. Thank you, Nature Coast Technical High School, and congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
Good evening. Dignitaries, parents, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, you, the graduating class of 2021. I stand before you tonight proud with a newfound sense of excitement. Graduation has always been exciting time of year, but I think this past year has taught all of us the value of the simple things in life. In a year like no other, you sat there as a frenzy of sharks who had breached the turbulent waters and are successfully heading out into the open seas. We have seen you rise above adversity and more confident than you are ready to leave here and face the world ahead. Whatever path you take, we know you will be successful. Your hard work and perseverance these last 4 years have paid off, and I'm so proud to have been your principal. At this time, I would like to introduce the 2021 Teacher of the Year, Ms. Christine Brown. We have had the privilege to work with Mrs. Brown for the last 8 years. She teaches math and has always been dedicated to our school and her students. Mrs. Brown is also the girls' tennis coach. She treats everyone with the utmost respect and is a great role model to all. We are very lucky to have her as part of our Nature Coast family. And at this time, please give another round of applause to Ms. Christine Brown.
Good evening, respected school board, administration, colleagues, parents, families, friends, and my dear outgoing class of 2021. As Teacher of the Year, I am honored and pleased to be speaking at this graduation. Class of 2021, mission accomplished. This ceremony is designed to mark the end of one phase of your lives and the beginning of the next. Tonight, we are all here to bid farewell to the class of 2021 who are leaving the Shark Tank. Every year at graduation, the keynote speaker stands before the crowd and talks about what a challenging year it was. I can truly stand up here tonight and say that this has been the most challenging year. One thing that we all can say is not true about the class of 2021 is that they are not resilient and perseverant. As the punches kept coming their way, these students kept taking them, adapting to them, and all the while keeping a positive attitude and a smile on their face. At least I'm pretty sure there was a smile on their face behind their masks. I have truly been blessed to teach math to many of the class of 2021. You have hearts of gold and will always hold a special place in my heart. Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. I also hold many special memories from being one of your chaperones on the Busch Gardens field trip during your sophomore year, football games, basketball games, tennis matches, and class games. Since I brought up class games, and I am married to the dodgeball legend here at NCT, let's talk about how the word legend can help you in whatever avenue you seek to travel down after you cross the stage here. The L in legend represents loyal. Always try to stay loyal to your family, friends, and alma mater, NCT. The E in legend represents exceptional. Try to be exceptional at everything you accomplish and stand out from the others. The G in legend represents grateful. Always remember to be grateful for what you have and thank those that have helped you accomplish your dreams. The second E in legend represents effort. Always put in your best effort and work to your highest potential. The N in legend represents nurturing. Always care for your growth and help and encourage the growth of others. The D in legend represents determination. If you are determined to achieve a goal, follow through and go the extra mile to accomplish your dreams and aspirations. Do not let anyone or anything hold you back. If you do not know what you want to be or do yet, it is okay. I changed my major a few times before earning my degree in mathematics education. I feel like education picked me so that I could pass my mathematical knowledge on to my students and experience nights like tonight where I am congratulating and honoring a class that deserves such celebration and acknowledgement. At this time, I would like to quote the late dear legend, colleague, teacher, and unforgettable friend of Nature Coast, Mr. Dave Feinberg, about how I feel right now. And I quote, "If I was any better, I would be perfect." Always have a positive attitude. Don't take advice from others. My advice is always be true to yourself. Live your life with integrity and do not give in to peer pressure. Chase your dreams, never stop trying, never stop learning, and live life to the fullest and give it nothing but your best. The late great legend entertainer B.B. King said that the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. I am very proud of this graduating class. Congratulations to each member of the graduating class and their families. With hard work, persistence, and determination, may you continue to experience great success in your future endeavors. I wish the best of luck to the class of 2021. Keep in touch, keep swimming, and become legendary. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask Mr. Stratton if he would come up and give a few words of wisdom to our graduating class.
Good evening, Nature Coast technical students, families, and staff. It is a pleasure to stand here this evening, and it's an honor to congratulate this year's graduating class on your achievement of graduation. This year proved to be a challenging one for all of us. It started and ended later than usual. Some activities and events didn't happen, and occasionally we had quarantines. Yes, there may have been some disappointments, but there have also been great days, great accomplishments, and great memories. The journey was different this year, but during these challenging times, you persevered. What we do during times of adversity helps define who we become. You may know the name Pelé, a famous Brazilian soccer player who overcame poverty to become what many consider the greatest soccer player of the 20th century. He said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or what you're learning to do." As each of you receive your high school diploma today, don't forget what obstacles you faced and triumphed over while reaching your goals. This is a life skill that will serve you well. As you enter these times, refuse to allow anything to get in the way of your success. Perseverance is the continuing effort to achieve something despite the hurdles, despite the opposition, despite failures. It is worth remembering now as new graduates and throughout your life journey. Graduates, as you make plans to continue your education, enter the workforce, or serve our country, remember to persevere. When you encounter setbacks, and you will, do not be discouraged. Bad times don't last. If 2020 taught us anything, it is to trust in yourselves, your abilities, and move forward. Sharks, you have much to be proud of. On behalf of the members of the school board and the staff of the Hernando County School District, congratulations, class of 2021.
And now it's time. I would like to ask Mr. Stratton to come forward for the certification of graduation. Mr. Stratton and the District School Board of Hernando County, on behalf of the faculty, staff, administration of Nature Coast Technical High School, it is indeed my pleasure to certify that these members of the 2021 graduating class have satisfactorily completed all requirements of the law and standards for a high school graduation as prescribed by the State Board of Education and the District School Board of Hernando County and Nature Coast Technical High School, and should thus be awarded a diploma or a certificate of completion. At this time, Mr. Stratton and I will start to hand out the diplomas.
I'm going to need my senior officers to go ahead and take your places. First row, you are welcome to stand and take your places.
Samantha Abbott. Ethan Alexander. Anthony Ansaldo. Anthony Anselmo. Brooke Barker. Justin Bartlett. Joshua Basso. Cheyenne Beedling. Annabelle Bennett. Boris Beatis. Savannah Baccia. Samantha Bolster. Megan Bonnet. Leo Bosman. Elizabeth Breeden. Alex Brazina. Justin Bunkelman. McKaylee Bracek. Michael Calderera. Connor Carr. Gianna Carrera. Nathaniel Carroll. Christian Chacon. Marlena Cheney. Nicholas Siago. Dylan Cianferrani. Jade Cheslakowski. Austin Cook. Isabel Dahmer. Chloe D'Ambrosio. Colonique Davis. Zach Davis. Megan Dean. Madison Dedkovich. Christian De La Rosa. Mia Deronda. Anthony DeMarco Matos. Isaac Edwards. Sean Emery. Brian Erb. Alexandria Florkowski. Hannah Forrest. Elizabeth Gallagher. Elijah Gallimore. Joseph Goebel. Aaron Gonzalez. Flavia Gonzalez.
Isabella Gonzalez. Jimena Gonzalez. Ryan Gonzalez. Madison Godhart. Tia Gould. Natalia Grabowski. Monica Graham. Sarah Grothy. Jennifer Hackett. Gabriella Hallbaum. Thanasi Hansis. Elizabeth Harper. Stephanie Hart. Bokai Hilton Jr. Christina Homeland. McKenna Huffman. Gabriella Jean Baptiste. Dylan Jones. Jackson Kaler. Drew Kelly. Grace King. Owen King. Kupris. Bradley Larson. Christy Lau. Kirsten Lavalle. Alexis Lendo. Justin Leiden. Xander Litwin. Caden Long. Leah Marasco. Cole Marks Oliveira. Rihanna McAdam. Lyra Mendez Soto. Rashawn Muhammad. Bryce Muhammad. Byron Muhammad. Justin Montanez. Amelia Moore. Alexis Myers. Colin Nelson. Joey Nguyen. Logan Neeson. Talia Nolan. Anjudith Ortiz. Mackenzie Palante. Lily Payne. Angelina Perugini. Blake Pettipass.
Jesus Pinero. Gianna Pontrelli. Reese Poole. Selena Quach. Nick Prindle. Ella Radke. Victoria Radigan. Omaida Reyes. Felipe Rhodes. Bianca Rios. Caitlin Rios. Sergio Rivera. Christina Roa. Jennifer Rodriguez. Zeth Rodriguez. Ava Rosa. Philip Sanborn. Sophie Schlum. Donovan Schneider. Addie Schweffringhaus. Riley Seeger. Sabrina Sessa. Evan Shear. Michaela Schubert. Daniela Simpson. Joseph Sizemore. Devin Smith. Micaiah Stanley Outlaw. Monica Steele. Katie Stenger. Leah Stevens. Serenity Tomkowit. Janice Van Horn. Joe Verderico. Emily Velarde. Michael Valenti. Rhea Whitaker. Elise Wilfong. Zach Williams. Cassandra Wisniewski. Ryan Wiseninski. Michael Yaron. And Sierra Nunnally.
Go. So go get in alphabetical order. At this time, my senior officers will now walk across the stage. We'll give them a minute to get back there. Laurel Arcidiacono. I messed her name up. Allison Bauerfeind. Grant Bedell. Austin Baker. Graciana Campbell. Yeah. Samantha Iacopelli. Got lots of friends. I'll tell you. Kylie McEntee. Sarah Swycord. Chloe Ulvin. Last but not least, Courtney Winrick. At this time, Mrs. Cruz will present Kayla Johnston's family with a box of hearts from the class 2021 of Nature Coast. Forever in our hearts and always a shark. We love you, Kayla.
Every time you cry.
That was beautiful. All right, graduates, at this time, will you please stand? Parents, get your cameras. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations!